with particular care, but know that down the road, it's going to boom your budget and there will be money because the 7 is very clear. Abundance is coming with it.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumer Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Now, we always start out with the moon, and this week on Wednesday, the 24th, there is a new moon, and that's when you set your intentions. This is at 12:10 in the afternoon in the sign of Leo at 2 degrees 7 minutes. Write those intentions down and make sure you know where they are. You'll need them on April 23rd of 2026 at 3 degrees 56 minutes of the sign of Leo. That's the first quarter. That's when you do all of this work. So you have to have your intentions so you know what you're doing. And you get it all set up and then you wait. Wait for the full moon. And the full moon doesn't occur until January 22nd of 2027 at 2 degrees 14 minutes. Now that's where everything is illuminated. You can see the whole project for the first time together. Whatever you don't like, now is the time to change it because then we pivot away from it and we wait for the last quarter. That doesn't occur until November 20th, 2027 at 8:25 p.m. and that's at 20 degrees 57 minutes of the sign of Leo. On the last quarter, we celebrate the success, the conclusion of the project, and at that time, we let it go. We turn away and wait for the next new moon. Now, there are 3 times this week where we have a void, of course, worth mentioning. On the 21st at 12:51 p.m., at 20 degrees and 5 minutes, until the 22nd at 5:26 a.m., when the moon moves into the sign of Cancer. Reminding you, all times that I give are Phoenix time, Mountain Standard Time. Now, on the 23rd at 5:41 p.m. at 21 degrees 5 minutes until the 24th at 8:29 a.m. when it moves into the sign of Leo. And again, for the last time on the 26th, at 4:01 a.m., 24 degrees 34 minutes, and that's only until 1:56 that day in the sign when it moves into the sign of Virgo. Now, Pisces, Pisces, your planet Neptune continues to dance with Saturn, and they're in conjunct while going through their retrograde and back between Pisces and Aries. The balance is totally dependent on who's leading, and that can change on a moment's notice. You have to look at the charts. With Saturn, there is a grounded effort to bring your dreams to a meaningful reality. With Neptune, it'd be a struggle with clarity, feeling somewhat overwhelmed. It can inspire profound spiritual dedication when healthy boundaries exist. Uranus also is in a sextile to Pluto, giving your intuition a boost, like you need it. Your imagination and your desire for a meaningful life are prime. You are a great manifester and open to spirit with inspiration. There are new ways to see the world, different perceptions. Neptune is also in a trine to the sun. You become naturally graceful and charming with a sense of magnetism to draw others in. There's a deep inner sensitivity with insight into the human condition. You're a good friend or counselor, and you'll feel fulfilled when you are a part of something bigger. The moon squares Neptune, where your emotional boundaries can be blurred. You may feel extra sensitive and yearn for that spiritual connection and have a little problem distinguishing your own feelings from others, and that can be confusing. There is a subtle but powerful inner growth and healing occurring when Neptune sextiles Pluto. You have a depth of perception and you embrace transformation as part of life. You feel called to serve through compassion and spirituality, or contributing to a more peaceful world. You are gentle, but determined to help others in deep healing, emotion, or societal wounds. Don't forget the new moon on Wednesday. The sun and the moon are conjunct at that time, and that's connecting your needs with your feelings. And you can be less than adaptable to change at times. With Saturn and Neptune conjunct, they both trine the moon as if you need to be extra sensitive. You will show emotional maturity, compassion, and trust your intuition more. You'll be able to give emotional support without words. Your emotions express in a fluid and kind of dreaminess. However, it is gifted in healing. At the very end of the week, Venus is in a sextile to the moon, giving ease and social grace again, supporting being affectionate and kind, showing your emotional intelligence, and that will build deep supportive relationships. Dawn, what do you have for Pisces?
Thank you, Ms. Bonnie. Let's take a look at Pisces tarot reading and see how it may align or be different from, we have a jumper there, that of astrology. Spirit Universe, please tell us what is highest, still another jumper, highest and best interest of Pisces. All right, Pisces, on the bottom of the deck, we have the overall energy of your environment this week, and it's going to be a chaotic energy. No, I'm not saying chaos. Take that back. We're not doing chaos. Just a busy energy, lots of things to do. So don't be surprised if this week, if you're in a family unit, that everybody has something to do and they're very busy. Their schedule is filled. Your schedule will be filled this week as well, maybe even overfull. This is a week where everybody around you has things going on, and where, don't be surprised, friends and family have the same thing. So much energy, so much work to be done. But let's not get caught in the chaos of that, by the way. Let's not buy into the fact that, oh, well, it's so much I can't keep track. No. Make a list. Start making a list. Figure out what is the highest in priority and lowest in priority. Maybe even set up an Eisenhower matrix where you have the highest need and the most urgent in time in category on the upper left-hand corner. On the upper right-hand corner, you have the most urgent in time, but not the most needed. The lower side, you have the most needed, but not urgent. And then on the far right, on the lower right-hand quadrant, you will have not urgent and not necessarily needed. Those things you could either get rid of, or you'd what do you call it? Damn, I can't think of the word. It starts with D. Anyway, you let somebody else take care of them. You delegate that work. You get rid of it or delegate it. And then go back to the first upper left-hand quadrant, and you attack those first. And then after that, you move into the right-hand quadrant and then down. Therefore, you find a way to break those down. So that's the timing issue when questions happen. This week is the Magician card for you. I love that energy for you. When the Magician card comes out, the Magician card is very clearly letting us know you are the master manifestor this week. In other words, you are the change agent. You make things happen this week. If you feel overwhelmed, you will be overwhelmed. If you feel this, if you feel that, if you feel loved and embraced, you will be loved and embraced. If you feel threatened, you will be threatened. You draw in energy and then you push out energy, but you create the sensations, you create the opportunities. So this week, you need to be working toward what is my best interest, what is in my best interest moving forward, and how can I make that happen as a reality for me? How do I get there? And that's what you're doing here. You're drawing it in, because the manifestor, again, the magician, this is the magician card back home, the master manifestor. He brings in that thing. So this is the week where you say, how do I get there? And then start road mapping it out. And then if it means getting rid of that checklist, making sure you get on the checklist to make it happen, do it. Get it done. There's no excuse. And if you're tired, I don't care. This is not a week to be tired. This is a week where you need to find the energy and power through. But I don't get an energy of tiredness. I feel like, again, a lot to be done, but you already have a structure in place, which is nice. And so I feel like you're already ready to move forward, but and you even have an idea of where you want to go. You just haven't really been able to make it materialize yet. And this is saying, keep working on it. This is a 7 of Pentacles. This is the time. This is you. Whatever you've been doing, you already have put things in place to make this happen. So you've already done some of the work. Let's do the last bit of work to make it happen, to memorialize it, to put it into place. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's saying very clearly, if you take that risk, if you take that opportunity now to go out on your own, to start your own business, and as a master manifestor, this is the week to do it, you will be successful because you're growing. And that's what that 7 is. The Wheel of Fortune says, take the risk, spin the wheel, and the universe will help you. But it will not be easy necessarily, because this is, again, that 8 energy. So there is work to be done, and it will be a struggle. But are you afraid of struggle? I know you're not. I know you're not, Pisces. You and I both know you can take a struggle and you can make a lemonade out of lemons. We both know it. Ultimately, the good thing is pay attention to your budget, because whatever you're doing here will be impacted by the budget. Now, initially, it'll be constrained by the budget. So move with particular care, but know that down the road, it's going to boom your budget and there will be money, because the 7 is very clear. Abundance is coming with it. It just makes it take some time to get there. So keep working at it, keep pushing forward. But again, I'm getting a whole lot of energy around a new business or a side hustle. If you have not found like an electronic, something you can do to sell something or do something online to make some extra money, this is the week to do it. It's there. It's available to you. The question is can you figure it out through the chat? There's so many opportunities out there. What can work for you? Should you be out there printing T-shirts? Should you be doing something where you're not there to print them? You just find a business that prints them for you. You create a shop, and then every time they order, it goes to the printing company. Funny T-shirts, funny mugs. Whatever, maybe even something helping connect communities together, maybe helping connect families to resources. Maybe there's so many things you can do. You can create a website maybe for lost children, or people who are missing, and put it out there and post it and have other people send you postings of people who are missing. There's so many things. There's just so many ways you do it that can help you, especially with your loving and caring side. So you can do it to help and love and care for other people, but at the same time make some money on it. So this would be a week for that. No matter what, get something started. The news is coming in that says, hey, we're going to help you with this. So get something started and move forward. And you're going to be surprised how easily it flows, because the master manifestor is there and the Wheel of Fortune, and it's lubricated by that 7 of Pentacles in the middle. So it's telling you money will find you. Money will find you. Your budget will be okay. With that said, please hit that lower right-hand corner button that says subscribe. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you're on your Love Goddesses channel, please pop over to Sonora Mystic Tarot and hit that subscribe button on that channel. If you're on my channel, which is Sonora Mystic Tarot, pop over to Your Love Goddess, which is Miss Bonnie's channel, and subscribe there. And then hit that share button and help us grow our channel. We would appreciate it. Additionally, Cards and Constellations has its own page. You're welcome to go there as well and subscribe. Until next week, from Miss Bonnie and her family to me and my family, and you and your family, love, light, and blessings. Have a great one. Bye-bye.